Hello, I'm usually. Let me start the presentation of assignment 1. I prepared a presentation on the theme of Lee In-sung's Haedanhwa. This work was produced in 1944 and is one of the representative works of modern Korean art. In this presentation, I would like to explain Lee In-sung's artistic intention through the formal analysis of the Haedanhwa and the historical and cultural context in which the work was produced. First, I briefly explain about the painting. Hedana is work of bright and lively flowers and women, creating a peaceful and emotional atmosphere. Eglantine is one of the representative flowers that symbolize Korea's nature, and in this painting, the soft image of the figure is impressively expressed along with the shape of the flowers. Now, let's analyze the formal elements of the work one by one. First, let's look at the composition. Yin-sung's Haedanhwa is characterized by an organically arranged composition of people and nature. The female figure located in the center and the surrounding eglantines naturally bring the gaze to the center while forming a soft flow. Then there are colors. The colors in the paintings are very warm and lively. The red and pinkish colors of the painting harmonize with the gentle expression of the female figure, creating a peaceful and romantic atmosphere in the world. The splendor of the flowers stands out in contrast to the blue sky in the background, and the harmony of the colors provides a sense of visual stability. Then there are the lines and bumps. The lines used in the painting have soft and flexible curves, and this feature is particularly noticeable in the contour of the figure and the features of the painting. The natural curves of the flowers and the soft silhouette of the figure are in harmony, which makes the viewer feel peaceful. Finally, the texture. The painterly texture is relatively smooth and delicate. Throughout the screen, the texture is expressed smoothly, further enhancing the warm and romantic atmosphere of the work. Let's look at the historical and cultural context in which this work was produced. Lee In-sung, one of the leading artists of Korean modern art in the earlier and mid-20th century, developed an original style that reflected Korean sentiment while accepting Western painting techniques. He tried to capture Korean identity and nature on a canvas despite the oppression of Japanese colonial era. And this painting is a representative work that he artistically serve this goal. This is historical context. The political and social situation in Korea was very chaotic at the end of Japanese colonial era in 1944. However, the painting shows hope and love for nature despite such difficulties. It seems that he tried to convey a peaceful sentiment in contrast to the repressed social atmosphere of the time through the harmonious appearance of flowers and figures. It is a cultural context. Yin-sung's work provides a new aesthetic experience by combining elements of traditional Korean art with Western expression techniques. Eda illustrates his artistic attempts, especially by using Korean nature and traditional materials to express national pride. Eglantines are flowers that symbolize Korean nature, and in this work they are metaphorical expressions of Korean identity. The following is the conclusion. Sky is full of dark clouds, and it is the weather that would not be strange even if it rains light away. At the foot of the girl in the front, he put an umbrella as if he had expected it to rain. There is another strange point. In the painting, wild roses are bleeding from May to June. But the characters' clothes are not clothes for spring, but clothes for winter. These contradictory images seem confusing, but given that this work was produced in 1944, when the tyranny of the Japanese imperialism was in resistance, some answers are given. The cloudy sky and the characters' winter clothes mean the dark side and hardship of the Japanese colonial period. But the umbrella at their feet indicates that they resist such reality to some extent. We were able to understand the artist's intention by considering both the historical and formal context. As such, context is clear to be a very important factor. This is the end of the presentation. Thank you for listening.